Welcome to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends. And I'm here with some of my friends right now, and I'm so glad you're tuning in today. So I'm going to introduce, I'm Dee, and this is Tanisha.
Hello.
And this is Juanita.
Hello.
And we're here, and we're going to be hanging out and, sharing some stuff. And, hey.
Just having a fun time.
Yeah. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sharing some good stuff. Hey, Tanisha, what's up?
Nothing. How was your weekend?
It was
your week?
My week. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Really busy, and actually just starting again for a weekend. I'm like looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go out. Going out of town tomorrow, just for a day trip.
Okay. Anything
Going
good?
Delaware. I'm going to Delaware. Yeah, so it's real cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be working with some folks.
Okay.
And doing some things. It was crazy though this week.
Oh, yeah.
At work, really.
Oh, well, we're not going to get into that this week.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Oh, yeah, right. We messed up last time, didn't we? We're not doing that. No. And, hi, Juanita.
Hi.
So, welcome. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
And you know what? This is mother and daughter.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, that's my mother.
Yeah, but look like sisters, So I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
We're all looking like sisters today.
We looking good.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy you came on out today.
Oh, sure. I'm happy to join you today.
Yeah. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to give out some real good information. It's all about awareness and learning some pertinent things for us. Mm-hmm. So, when you come in as a guest or a new friend, what we ask you is, what is your passion for life?
Oh, my passion for life is working with other people. Working with people, giving them a helping hand. I enjoy seeing people smile and laugh. And just for that quick second, I think I'm happy. I'm happy just helping somebody pick up a piece of paper off the floor or just help put them in a chair.
Right.
And what do you do for work? Like, is that what you do for work? I don't know, let everybody else know.
I'm a supervisor for a day program with disabled people.
Oh.
Yeah, individuals. I'm in the social work field. I have my degrees.
Okay, excellent. Well, I know you're all some smart folks. Your daughter, forget about it. I'm like, I'm so impressed.
Oh, she always been that way.
She has been, I can imagine, because she had 2 degrees too. That's why she up here today.
I have 3 degrees.
I'm sorry. No, I meant 2 advanced degrees.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry. Correction. Yeah.
And that's the proudest moment I could ever tell anybody sitting up in the stadium seeing my daughter graduate.
Right.
3 times for college. That was
amazing.
That was beautiful. Yeah. Tears just rolled down my face.
I could imagine. She's a good worker too. She knows her business. I was like, she came in and I was like, handle your business, girl. But actually, Tanisha came out last week, and she worked with us, and we had a little subject that we were talking about. We're all passionate about, and we're all challenged about. So we were talking about our weight. Do you have any challenges?
Well. After my last child, I haven't lost weight. This is my weight, 19 years of weight.
She was so skinny. I don't know what happened.
Why
you still look good, but.
Thank you, babe. I used to be 80 pounds.
Yeah. Really?
80 pounds until I had my last baby and I couldn't lose that weight.
It's rough, you know, and it's like, it can be genetic, it be just the fat cells are just being fed.
Right.
So many different things, environmental, it's just so many things. And what we're going to be talking about today is going to be autoimmune, but we're not going to get into that yet. We're still going just like, hey, So what are you doing this weekend?
I'm actually tomorrow. If you come back, we're supposed to go out for my birthday.
Yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back. Sure,
so we're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And you're going to Delaware, so.
Yeah. Actually, there's a karaoke party on Sunday, so I was going to tell you about that.
Oh, I like karaoke too.
Oh yeah, Mom. She's not contemporary. I love that. I was like, oh Lord. But yeah, you're invited. Sure,
thank you.
Out, we'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Are you coming out tomorrow for dinner?
No, I'm not, because we're taking Tanisha out Sunday for a delayed birthday party, because she was in Florida for her birthday. So.
Oh, yeah. She had called me, and she's like, guess where I am?
Yeah,
I was
what?
Florida? How'd you get there? Because she was supposed to actually be here on
Yes, I
that
was.
first show.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, where is she? And she was out having a good
She was in
time,
Florida.
celebrating her birthday. No, before that.
That was before that.
Yeah. She was like having a little cocktail,
Right.
you know, and she was like, I can't make it. I was like, what happened? She said, I can't make it. So I was like, okay, I understand. But she likes to travel too.
Yes.
I like to travel too. She
Yeah.
get it from me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it from my grandma. You
Yeah.
know, my grandma loved to travel. We
Yeah.
used to go all over the place. So. Well, she went all over the world and what have you. So,
Oh,
yeah.
that's on my bucket list.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to, actually, I just got my vacation trip.
Oh, did you?
Yes, for California. So you said you're coming,
Yeah, I'm
right?
gonna go to California.
Okay, so we're going to California in February.
Oh, that should be fun.
But actually, it was business for me.
Okay.
You know, I'm going for my health and wellness business.
Oh, all right.
And so she always wants to hang. So I'm like, okay, come on. But she's going to have to come to a business meeting. Okay.
Oh.
And she's going to learn some stuff.
Talk about business day. You've had this contraption here for the past 2 shows.
No, actually, I didn't have it last week.
Okay, well, for the show before that, you did have this.
Yes.
What is this thing? I know everybody's like, what is that thing that they have on the table? What is this?
Well, it's about your internal age. It's all about your biological age. You know how old you are, how old you when you were born. But do you know how old is your inside? And well, this will actually tell you in 99% accuracy to a biopsy or a blood work. And it's
Really?
non-invasive.
Wow.
So it's going to be in every doctor's office ultimately.
Okay, so what does it do though? What is it
Well,
measuring?
it measures.
Because like
Oh.
when my mom first saw it, she was like, "Oh, what is that? A blood test? What do you do with that?" I'm like, "No, you just put your arm on it." But I can't explain
Right,
to it.
right,
What
right,
does
right,
it
right.
actually measure?
Well, what we're
And how?
measuring is sugar and protein, and what happens is an end product.
Okay.
And what happens, we are when sugar is bad, which everybody knows sugar is bad right nowadays. It's like learning about sugar. But when it combines with the protein, which protein is good, it ends up making this end product. An end product means that it does not go out of your body.
It stays
So it stays there. So where does it go? So it kind of hangs around? No, it starts attaching. It starts attaching into your organs. And so your brain, into your heart, into your kidneys, and you name it, it's going there. Okay, your liver. And it causes aging diseases.
Okay.
So now they realize that a lot of diseases are due to the sugar protein compound. So it's really, and actually it ties into what we're doing today.
Yes.
Because we're going to be talking about that autoimmune thing. So autoimmune, and they don't really know
Yeah.
why. Why is this all happening? And a lot of people are really getting sick.
Yes.
For what reasons we don't really know. So it's all relative. It's all ties together. So yeah, that machine is it's going to be in every doctor's office.
Really?
And in Europe right now they are using it in the hospitals and the doctor's offices as a medical marker because they say it's the most significant medical marker. Yeah, it's
Now,
real cool.
are there any interactions? Because I know we got scanned before the show, and I'm 31, but that thing said I was 78.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't share that. There are some things that will make it interfere with it because you said you had a lot of lotions on and what have you. So
yeah.
it really acts like a block, because
Okay.
it works on a UV.
Okay.
And so the UV will not be able to penetrate all
Okay.
that lotion and what have you.
All
So
right.
next time you got to wash all that lotion.
Yeah.
And actually, because it'll stay in your skin for, I don't know, a couple of days. So you really have to take just one area, one
Okay.
little area for a few days and stay away from the lotions, the soap, certain soaps, the moisturizer soaps.
Yeah, because
and stuff
body
like that.
wash, I'm pretty sure my body
exactly,
wash.
Definitely. So that's just like, acts like a suntan
Okay.
block. you
And
know?
what about I'm a little bit tan? If you're tan, does that interact with it?
No, maybe, because I have, this whole summer, I had gotten burnt.
Yeah, I remember.
I really got burnt so bad. I went out there for an event, and I didn't put any screen on. I came back.
Yeah,
But
you were red. She had it looked like she had the butterfly rash.
Yeah. It was kind of wild, but actually, because I had the body butter that we use with the noni and what have you, I didn't peel. So I was really blessed, that it just kind of stayed and it got nice and brown.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I had a nice tan. But ever since then, my numbers have been high.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe, you know,
Something has to do
I
with
kind of
it.
did something to my body a little bit and what have you. And you know what? I wasn't doing good. I wasn't going to bed one time. I've been stressing my body a lot. So my numbers have been a little high. Although last night or the other night, I did test myself and I'm coming back down. So I was down to about 30 at one point.
Really?
Yeah, I was doing real good. But, you know, when you start eating wrong and you stop exercising and treating your body a little
Yes.
bad,
Yeah.
things
Well,
start
like I said
happening.
last time, you know, I'm a big girl in a small girl body, so
I like that.
maybe
I like
that's
that.
what it is. Do you ever feel like that?
Of course.
Like I said, you walk by the mirror and you're like, hold on, I did not look like that when I walked out.
Denial.
Yeah.
So you can't really deny too much. But yeah, I was denial for a long time. That's how I ended up with 300 pounds at one point. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, you don't get on the scale, you don't see what's going on. And things start happening, your body really goes through a lot of stress.
And then that's also what I wanted to bring up last week is when, like you said before, when do you come to that point where you guys say, hold up, I got to do something? When does that point come?
Well, when you realize your body is so toxic and so tired and you are not feeling good. People used to ask me, how you feeling? I was like, I'm tired. I was always so tired, and I looked tired. I just didn't look good. I didn't feel good. Couldn't walk up the stairs. It was horrible. It was a horrible feeling. Now it's like, okay, I can make it up the stairs without huffing and puffing and carrying on, you know. How about you?
When you go to the doctor and you have a physical and the doctor say you got high cholesterol and you need to like bring it down some.
Yeah.
And then every time you go back to the doctor and keep mentioning the cholesterol, but I think that's genetic. Yeah, but because my brothers have cholesterol problems too, so I think it's genetic.
Well, you know, they say it could be genetic, but then it also could be how you're eating your foods and what have you,
Well,
know?
from my family's from the South, we eat a lot of fried food. We enjoy eating a lot, so who want to give up that?
No, we don't. But, you know, it's just like you can eat better, even though it tastes good when you do the fried foods and
Yes.
the grilled foods and all that kind of stuff. But if you treat your foods a little different, and we've learned a lot with this machine, and they've done a lot of research and what have you with how you prepare your foods, cooking your foods really slow, treating them with some lemon, so cut down that acid and what have you,
Right.
and it actually does create a lot. You can fool yourself by saying, okay, well, you're putting down fried foods, but it's not really fried. You could do that oven baked
Yes,
thing, you know, and
yeah.
what have you. But you have to really be careful. I was like so shocked when I found out that the oils, and I had mentioned that previously.
Oh, and
you
I
know?
have something to tell you about that.
Really?
We went grocery shopping, like we do every Saturday, and I actually I was going to buy pure coconut oil, right?
Yeah.
But then I said, I don't know how the coconut oil is going to taste.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know.
You don't taste
I know. But then I saw like it was like a blend of coconut oil, canola oil, so I actually bought that. And the food tastes so light. Like it's not greasy, it's very light. So I was like, oh, I have to tell you.
Yeah, no, because actually I had bought some coconut oil the other day, and it was strange though because
It's solid. It's solid.
you know, it had a little film of liquid, and then all of a sudden I was like, what happened to the liquid? It just kind of dissolved once I opened it up.
Yeah.
And it was very solid, but when I put it into the you know, because I just used a little bit just to saute or whatever.
Yeah.
And it didn't taste bad at all. I was
like
like, this is
Crisco
pretty
when you
good.
open it.
Yeah,
That's
back in
what
the day.
Crisco.
But it's better than Crisco.
Yeah, it's better than Crisco.
You know, it was like less. I know, it was good. Crisco in the day was very good. My grandmother used to make her pies and everything. the
Yes,
best,
ma'am.
you know.
Yes.
It was serious.
Come from a
It was
cooking
like-
family,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. My grandmother was like really, and she was from down south too.
Yeah.
You know, from Georgia. You're all from
Right.
Macon, right?
Right?
Yeah. She was Augusta. So we, you know, when I first met your mom, I was like, wow, I just really fell in love with her.
Oh, I love it
It's like,
too.
Yeah, it's like fantastic, you know, and that's why I know your daughter, she just embraced, you know, just came in and just embraced us, and you know, and gave us all this knowledge. It's really good deal, you know. So yeah, but I was shocked, and I'm like, yeah, no more olive oil unless I'm putting it on my salad or something like that.
Oh, I still have olive oil in the
But don't cook it.
Yeah.
Don't cook with it because the high. All these things actually are causing issues, and they're probably causing like issues in our immune system that we don't
Right.
even know about. You know, it's like not even just the cooking oils and what have you, the sodas and all kind of stuff. It's kind of scary, you know. It's really, really, really scary.
And also some medications. Because remember a while back ago, I was on medication and I was breaking out in hives. And what did you tell me?
Yeah.
You said it was some type of reaction that my body was having.
Yeah. You're having, well, you're probably having some kind of crazy, but we're going to talk about it in a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to go to a commercial break, so we will be right back.
See you then.
Okay.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Welcome back to Passion for Friends.
Passion for life.
Oh, shucks. Why do I do that?
Have a
Passion for life. Passion for life with Dee and Friends. Hey.
Hey.
Hello. I don't know. I haven't
Every
written
day.
it.
You're going to get it soon.
I know.
You're gonna get it
It's
soon,
like,
don't
whoa.
And then the fact that you just stop, it's just funny.
I'm real. I'm living. This is me.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Straight
You know, it's
shooting
like,
over here.
it's like, I wasn't sure about that name for so long. You know, it's like I had this passion for health, passion for this, passion. So now it's like passion for life.
I like that title. That's
You
a
like
nice
it?
title.
Yeah?
Because
Yeah.
you're talking to people about your passion and what
Right.
you like to talk about and
Exactly.
what you do to make a living.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's a perfect name.
Yeah, that's what. Well, actually, I went to a fair, a health fair. I'd be going to all these health fairs, okay, and I'm sharing, and I'm scanning, and we're always so busy at our little health fairs, you know. So there was this one guy, and he's in the gym, right? And he came, and I was telling him about my show, and I was about to have my show in the next day or two, and I was trying to figure out a name. So he said, "Oh." I said, "Well, passion for living, passion for." He said, "Passion for life." I was like, "Yeah, I like that." Yeah. So then I started throwing it out to a few folks, and they're like, "Yeah, that's cool."
Because everybody got passion to live.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But that's what they knew, that I have this passion. A lot of us have this passion, you know. And then you're just talking to people all the time, and you just just throw it out there, and I can't help it because I'm a talker.
Well,
anyway.
you like to educate people about the situation you know about.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a good thing.
No, it is, because at this point, when I realize what's going on with a lot of people right now that are getting sick and sick and sick because of different things, it was kind of scary, So we're going to talk about today autoimmune disorders, diseases, or what have you, So I know that
Wait, but 1 second, Dee.
oh.
You have to tell them that our phone lines are open.
Oh, right. Oh,
There
thank
you
you.
go.
Oh, yes. Yes, you can call us, and we're going to take some calls about autoimmune diseases. And
If you have the disease, know anyone that has it.
Yeah, and this is a lot. There's about 60, 70,
Yeah.
80 diseases
Yeah,
that
there's a lot of
are incorporated in autoimmune diseases. When I was doing some research about it, I didn't realize my alopecia areata was actually an autoimmune disease, So what is alopecia areata?
Before we go there,
Okay.
let us see what is autoimmune disease. First of all, we need to cover that.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, first, can we tell the people about the telephone number on the bottom of the screen, please?
Oh, okay.
Well, no, they can read that.
Well, the telephone number is 631-669-7999.
Oh, thank you, because I didn't know it, but thank you.
So,
We work it together here. I really appreciate it. It's so cool.
and I just have to tell you guys, if you see us picking up papers, it's not because we don't know what we're talking about. It's just that we want to give you the facts.
Okay.
We don't want to just sit here and talk about random things. We want to make sure that we know what we're talking about, so we did our research, and we just want to make sure that we know what we're talking about.
Well, you did your thesis in it, right?
Yes, I did my thesis in autoimmune disease. So.
Right. So I was like, wow. Yeah. And I had already thought about you doing this because this is very important. And in terms of, what is autoimmune disease?
Okay. So autoimmune disease is basically, I'm going to simplify it because there's terms out there that we can use. We can use B cells, T cells, granulocytes, all that stuff. But basically what it is your body is attacking itself.
Right.
So your body is composed of different antigens and antibodies, mostly antigens. And when you get a disease, say like if you get a vaccine.
Right.
You get the vaccine, they introduce the vaccine into your body notices that that's foreign antibody.
Right.
So all your antigens are going to rush to that foreign antibody and try to encapsulate it to fight off that disease.
Right.
So that's how you build up your immunity when they give you the flu vaccine, when they give you whatever, what is there now? Pneumonia. I saw pneumonia at Walgreens. They have pneumonia shots?
They have pneumonia shots.
Yeah.
They have, meningitis
shots. Yeah, but you have to get meningitis when you go to school. Make sure you always get your meningitis when you go to school. Yes.
I'm so scared of taking all those vaccines and shots and what have you.
And flu season is here, so if your job is offering the flu.
I'm sorry, I don't take it.
If your job is offering the flu shots, make sure you take it or you'll be wearing a mask, especially if you work in healthcare because it's mandated.
I wear the mask.
Yes.
Okay, because the thing is, I know with using my beverages, it helps my immune system.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, I opt for the beverage. No, the natural way to go. Why go and put something in my body that's foreign and that's going to create some kind of anti-inflammatory reaction?
And that's exactly what it is.
And because and then it may actually create something worse.
It may.
And so personally, and I would not recommend. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's your
own
opinion.
This is my opinion. but I prefer to use something natural. And I haven't had any issues really, since I started using the beverages because it has helped my immune system. I used to suffer with a lot of bronchial issues. I had bronchitis, really serious bronchitis, and it's helped me. But recently I did have the alopecia, and that caused, I had alopecia when I was a kid, teenager or what have you. All of a sudden I started losing my hair, and I didn't know what was it from, but I realized it was stress, really stress related and what have you, and it was scary because when you just all of a sudden you have bald spots.
Did your hair fall out? Is that what it was?
I had bald spots that were like, started at the size of a dime, and then it just get bigger and then get bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden I went to the doctor, and they're like, oh, you have this alopecia areata. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And some people that have alopecia, they lose all their hair. And you'll see people like have, you have to wear the wigs, they have no facial hair, no hair whatsoever all over the body. I was fortunate it's just in spots, and it does grow back, although when they first treated me, they gave me shots in my head. Okay? Yeah! Steroids. I'm talking like little shots.
To promote hair growth?
Yeah.
Like, is that what it was?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But, because they don't really know what, so it's supposed to stimulate.
Wow.
But guess what? That hurt. Yeah, it wasn't fun. And I was like, you know what? I did that, I think, 2 or 3 times. And then I stopped. Every time I would get it, I remember going to one doctor, and the doctor barely spoke English. And he says to me, peace of mind. You just need peace of mind. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's all about just getting relaxed and just get the stress off, And I said, well, if I just need peace of mind, maybe I just stop getting these little shots in my head. Because I wasn't getting, it was not cool, and they wouldn't do one shot.
Yes.
They would do like a series of maybe 25 in that spot. Yeah. And I had 2 or 3 spots sometimes, So that's when I was in college, because I guess when you're taking your finals and what have you, you go and get stressed,
Yes.
So it was not cool. But so that was the first thing on one of these autoimmune disorders. I was like, oh, I have one.
Yeah.
And
some people have it and they don't even know.
Exactly.
A lot of people aren't aware of what autoimmune is.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you go to doctors and they throw out these big fancy words, and sometimes people just say yeah. And sometimes people are scared to ask the doctors. Like sometimes my cousin calls me and she's asking me all about this stuff. She's asking me about biopsies, and I'm like, I don't know pathology. I study clinical. I don't know pathology.
Exactly.
I said, go ask your doctor. No, he's not available. I said, well, if your doctor's not available, then you need a new doctor.
Yeah. And then, now you have a lot of resources to get out there and
but that's not good either, because I self-diagnose myself all the time,
Yeah.
and I be going to the doctor and I'm like, well, I think I have A, B, and C, and he be looking at me like.
I have a question though. You can have 2 immune system or 3. You can have a couple of them, can you?
Oh yeah.
So say you have lupus and you have thyroid, and cause my mother, and she had the arthritis in the eyes,
Rheumatoid arthritis.
right? And she had her eyes bulged from thyroid.
Yeah.
So she had a couple.
Yeah.
No, it can happen all at one time. You can have a lot of things going on in your body.
Yeah. And you know what? It's so funny, because the thing is, when I was telling them about my alopecia, they were like, well, you need to go and look and see. It could be lupus, because lupus acts like that sometimes too.
Yes.
So a lot of different of these disorders have really the same kind of characteristics.
The same pathways.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of scary though, because when you start looking at it, I was like, I saw psoriasis on there. I saw, and my grandfather suffered from psoriasis. So then I had eczema, but it doesn't have eczema there. So but.
Can I tell you a funny story about eczema?
Sure.
So I think one day we were all sitting at the couch with my brothers. I have 2 little brothers, 2 little big brothers. And my brother just happened to be looking at his arm, right? And he has he has dry, scaly skin,
Right.
And then he told my mom, I have to go to the doctor. And my mom was like, why? You have to go to the doctor. And he's like, I have eczema. And then he goes, how do you know you have eczema? He's like, oh, you should told me.
So you were diagnosed?
I was diagnosing him.
Okay.
I don't know if he has eczema or not, but.
So did he? Did
I don't know.
Did he ever go
Did he go to the doctor?
No, because
It was just dry skin.
It was dry skin.
Okay.
But I do have a question. Is it genetic? Can immune diseases be genetic?
Is genetics. environmental.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools of thought regarding it, and you really can't say for sure because and then it's also environmental, food.
Right.
There's what else? Just out there, genetics,
Hormones.
Oh yeah, because I know all of a sudden things started changing when I started going perimenopausal. So things and I started having allergies and stuff like that. And allergies, I guess certain allergies would be considered autoimmune too, right?
Well, no, autoimmune is basically when your body is attacking itself. So
Right.
your body's cells are attacking itself.
Okay.
When you have allergies, you're introducing foreign bodies, those fruits, those vegetables into your body, and then it goes and attacks those
Right.
antibodies that are given off. But no, normally your body should not attack itself.
Right.
That's
yeah.
why it's a disease.
Yeah. So the thing is, like multiple sclerosis
Yes.
and lupus and you have so many different things, Graves'
Graves'
disease.
disease, Hashimoto's,
Yeah.
Hashimoto's,
yeah,
Addison's
yeah.
disease.
Yeah, I can't see. Let me put my glasses on.
Well, now that we're talking about lupus, there are actually 3 different types of infection, lupus
Right,
infection.
right.
There's the congenital one where you get it when you had the baby and the baby gets it. So
Okay.
is that considered
Oh, really?
considered congenital? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a normal one where normal mid 20 to 30 age females get it.
Right, right.
And that's due to hormones. And then there's also another one. Let me look
What, the
right here.
systemic or
Systemic,
the,
yes.
Yeah, the systemic one.
Yes.
Yeah. And I knew somebody that had the systemic, and it was so sad because it started attacking all her organs.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was just really in bad situation because you're talking about her kidneys started shutting
Yes.
down, and she was her arthritis and all kinds of because it starts attacking her whole
Yes, her
body,
whole body.
inside. So. That's why, I do believe a lot of it is food related too, with the sugar and the protein.
Mm-hmm.
And we can go back to, our machine
AGEs.
and the AGEs. So to bring that down, you have to keep it low. You really do need to keep it low. Because then I look at people that don't look like their age,
Yes.
And that's because they have very low AGEs because they're treating their body right, when they're feeding their body correctly. So it is a lot of it with food. And, I'm noticing like with the diet sodas and things that, these chemicals that are not real natural. I'm like, drink a regular soda. If you're going to break it down,
Do it. Do it big.
Just enjoy yourself. So, we're going to have to come back to this real soon,
Okay.
after this minute. Okay, thank you. Come back.